Hey guys, I got another little goodie to show you. This is going to be another accessory for the 1350 refit from Polar Lights. This is the Photoetch 1350 refit kit from Grafix. Let me show you some of the goodies that are going to be inside, and I'll put up photos of all the contents and the instructions to share with you. Let me just go ahead and open it up. Take it out of the package. I'll put this over here for you. It's got a little decal sheet of windows with the little crewman in the windows. It's got the backboard to keep it safe, and it's got the instructions. And I will share the instructions with you. I'll put up stills, you know, like I do for you guys all the time, just so you know what you're getting. That's the front. This is one of the things I really like. The primary hull airlock can put that in. That's where Mr. Spock left in Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Look forward to doing that. The recreation deck as well. Got the impulse engines, the grills. It's got walls for the arboretum. It's got the docking ports, the little doors, and the gangway. And it's got that lovely ring that goes around a deflector dish. And the sensors. And on the back, you got the doors for the shuttle bay doors. And you got the window frames that will go for the arboretum and for the officer's lounge. I get that there for you. And it's got the backs of the nacelles, and it's got the address. So the instructions. And I'll show you the backer board that it comes with to keep it safe. And for the sheet itself, you can see that looks really, really nice. All the detail. You can see the arboretum walls. The ring that goes around a deflector dish. The airlock where Mr. Spock leaves. And you get the officer's lounge. You get some of the cargo boxes, the cargo trains. And look at how nice. You got all the doors for all the little not airlocks, but the little docking ports around the ship. You get the Grafix logo. It's all really, really nice little extras to add to your kit, just to put it over the top. The cargo bay shuttle hanger, and it talks about the cargo pods as well. You fold the cargo pods as shown that go in the shuttle bay. The shuttle bay is shown partially assembled in the instructions, and it shows you the pieces that are going to go on to it. The shuttle and the work bees attach the docking ports to the Vulcan shuttle and travel pods as shown. So you can see the little travel pods, the little Vulcan shuttle that takes Mr. Spock to the Enterprise in Star Trek: The Motion Picture. You got the doors, which is really nice. The cargo train can be used with DLM cargo pods, or those included in this Photoetch set, either the kit supplied or the DLM work bees. It shows the little train. The primary hull airlock, like I was telling you, it's where Mr. Spock leaves the Enterprise, where he's going towards V'ger. Cut out the airlock hatchway from the lower primary hull and thin out the plastic so that it doesn't block the opening of the airlock. Insert each Photoetch part as shown. That's going to be really fun to do. And you got the recreational deck. The little note on your recreational deck: install the kit glass before installing the rec deck. From the recreational deck, if you are lighting your kit, you can shim the piece so that there's a bit more room at the top to allow light to enter through. Of course, through the ceiling. Moving on to the impulse engines, attach the grills as shown to the right. Use a clear adhesive like Micro Crystal Clear, Tester's Clear Point Cement. For the impulse engines, the Arboretum walls, I think that's the only thing that comes with that regards to the Arboretum is the walls. When I first seen it, I thought possibly some of the railings could be for bridges in the Arboretum, but I don't think that's the case. It just has those two parts. Attach the Arboretum walls to the inside edges of the kit part. Openings have been left for doorways, so halls can be added if desired. Then we got the docking ports and the gangway, which is really nice. Install docking ports in the locations shown. Note that parts 38 will not fit in the bridge docking port section. Install the gangway along the saucer over kit part 18. You will want to thin the kit part 18 so that the etch sits flush to the hull. There is a very slight curvature to etch part 11, so make sure you install it right side up. And again, I'll show you the instructions and the parts in much better clarity than my shaky hands. The deflector dish, install the deflector dish ring in the outer groove of the kit. You will likely find this easier to do before the clear dish is mounted in the house. Note the orientation of each etch part. The large openings are at the noon, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. The space energy field attraction centers. Each etch part 40 over the raised detail. Attach etch part 40 over the raised detail on the kit part 45, and you repeat 3 times. Getting to the shuttle bay doors, and this is optional because you can either make it where they're partially open, but the way I'm going to do my kit is I'm going to have the option of using it and having it open and then putting the fantail back on, or the doors back on, so it looks closed when it's not in use. And that's optional. These doors may be attached at any time when you install them. It will depend on the order in which you assemble the ship. A little side note, you will need to remove at least some of the tabs, to allow the doors to sit flat against the inside edge of the door. And moving on to the window frames, you see the window frames. A little note, before attaching the window frames, it is best to anneal them. Because these pieces are very thin, you should not flame anneal them due to the possibility of damaging the parts. Instead, you use an electric stovetop method. And they give a little tip. Slightly file or sand down the existing window panes in the clear kit part to allow for the added thickness of the photo etch. Alternatively, use the kit part to help shape the photo etch. Replace the glazing with Micro Crystal Clear, Tester's Clear Pot Cement, and Window Maker, or a thin clear plastic. And again, it shows the frames where they go, the different parts. And lastly, the warp engine caps. Assemble the engines without the grills and smooth off the raised detail of kit part 54 and 55. Then attach each etch part 3 and 4. Complete the engine assembly per the kit instructions. It shows you the backs of the nacelles. Once again, this is Grafix. This is the 1/350 scale refit Starship Photoetch set. Model, well, the kit number is PGX111 version 2. And like I said, I'll put up photographs of everything that comes in this Photoetch set for you, so you can decide if you want to get one or not to go with your model. I did use the Supplemental Photoetch kit for my 1/350 build of the original Enterprise, and it did come in handy, and there was a lot of really nice parts that it added. And looking at this, there's really a lot of nice parts too. You know, the officer's lounge is going to be really fun to make. The air hatch, just a lot of goodies in this set. But it says not to use a blowtorch, rather the stovetop, the electric stovetop annealing process. So when I'm ready to start using these, I'll show you how to do that and what they're talking about. But that is the Grafix 1/350 Photoetch set for the refit Enterprise from Polar Light's 1/350 scale. Until the next video, I thank you for watching, and keep on trekking.